I'm Alex Zapolsky. I'm the founder and the president of Linagora. I'm a French founder of a French company, but I'm also a French founder of a Vietnamese company. Here in Vietnam, we have an office since 10 years with absolutely a wonderful Vietnamese team, not so far from your university, because we are on Dien Bien Phu Street, so not so far from here. And we have also other locations in the world, including Russia, where we are still there. And of course, the main office is in Paris. So what we do in Linagora, so we develop free and open source software since 2000. One of our main software is called Twake. I invite you to see our booth. We will have a demonstration about Twake. Twake Workplace basically is the same as Google Workplace. I'm super proud because we work with some of the major software companies, such as our colleagues from OnlyOffice that we include inside our workplace. And a large part of what we do inside Twake Workplace is made here in Vietnam. So we could consider Twake as a made in Vietnam softwares, and especially all the part related to mail is done here in Vietnam. That includes what we do with GEMS community. GEMS is Apache GEMS server for email that implement the JMAP protocol. And we are absolutely keen on what you do, guys, here in Vietnam. I'm super proud of the team here. But today I came to talk to you about true open source software. We hear a lot about open source AI, but we believe that there is a lot of open source washing today in the market, and we believe that the main goal should be not to develop open source AI, but what we call true open source AI. And I'm sure that our friends from Singapore, that they believe in ethical AI, will share what I'm going to tell you now. So first, I would like to share with you some challenges. I don't know if you know that, but in the world, there is more than 7,000 languages, and a large part of them, they are endangered. There are either local languages or even indigenous languages. And a large part of them, they are going to die soon or later. And it's a problem because language is culture and culture is civilization. AI is everywhere more and more, and is going to be everywhere soon in every of our applications. But when you ask a question to AI, you will get only one answer. And so it's absolutely a discriminating answer that AI is going to choose. And here, there is the importance of having a large representation of the world and the culture on all these AI models. Let's just take one example of that. If I ask to some AI to whom the Paracel Islands belong, who is going to be the answer? For a lot of them, the answer is going to belong to China. But here in Vietnam, we know that it's not the case. We know that Paracel Islands belong to Vietnam. And we don't want tomorrow that students, new generation from Vietnam and from all over the world, they will understand that Paracels are no more Vietnamese anymore, and there are Chinese islands. So it's absolutely a question of diversity of culture, diversity of civilization, and we don't want a world with only the big US and Chinese providers that are going to rule the world on AI. And for that, we need true open source AI. So what is the matter is here? So most of the claimed open source AI are not truly open source. Let's take the example of Llama. Llama is not open source. Open source initiative has been absolutely clear on that, because you can't use Llama as you want. It's not free and open source software, free and open source AI. What we call true AI, true open source AI, is when you can do what you want with the model, but you can have also access to all the methodology to train the model and to have access to the corpus that you need to train your AI. Without that, for us, it's not true open source AI. And when I take that in consideration, most of the open source AI are not truly open source AI. No one of them, even Mistral, who is the French champion, for us, can't be considered as a true open source AI. And I'm sorry to tell you that, but I went online. I wanted to check with Mistral, which is the Vietnamese version of Mistral. And Mistral is not also a true open source AI because they don't provide the dataset on which this AI model is trained. So what we need? We need trustable, controlled, and transparent Gen AI. So what we did, we put a manifesto online and we have explained that for having sovereign AI, we need true open source AI. And we propose to anyone to join us. We have built a community called OpenLLM France, which is now with more than 500 researchers from public and private sector. And we have delivered one first model. The name of this model is Claire. So we give only women names to our models. We think that we need to be proactive to fill the gender gap in AI. And so we decided to give woman name to all of our AI. So please go online, check. Claire is a true and open source program. We provide all the data set with Claire. It can be used, for example, on health issues. I don't want to go deeper in details. And we are going to start to train our new model called Lucy. The training is going to start in a couple of days now. Lucy is going to be the first true and open source AI 7 billion parameters model available for everyone. We will provide that, as I said, with the full data set that we use to train this model. I want to mention that it's possible to do that because of the cooperation of the public sector and the research public sector in France that does a great job with CNRS, which is the main public researcher agency, and their cluster called Janzé that we don't pay for. But now, what we need to do, we need to scale up this model. So we propose to all the other countries in Europe to join this effort and to build what we call OpenLLM Europe. And I'm absolutely glad to share that with you. Most of the initiators of such kind of community in Europe, they have decided to join this program, OpenLLM Europe. Soon, we will have at the European Commission a big event to celebrate that with all the European people. Now what we need to do for Vietnam and for Asia. As Mario said, we need to work all together to build open source initiative and to develop more open source solutions locally. So I believe that we should start to develop an OpenLLM Asia program, started here with Vietnam, We are part of the Vietnamese community. We are proudly member of VFOSSA community. I want to say hello to some of their main members that are here in the room. So let's work together to develop this OpenLLM Asia and Vietnamese program. Thank you so much. Sen Kamen. See you soon.